Okay, Mustangs, so when you arrive in the morning, you're either going to be a bus rider, and then it pulls up right here on this ramp, or you're a car rider, or you are going to be a walker, and either way, you're all going to be coming down that sidewalk. And as you walk down the sidewalk, you're then going to come through our main gates. So here's our main gates. And as you walk through the main gates, all of your core classes are in one building. And that building is to your left. And then the front office is also right here to the right. So most of your day, you're going to be in this very first building as you walk inside the gates. So when you walk in to your building, it's building 5. Here are your classrooms. And if you can see, your teachers' names are all posted up on the hallway, and they're also right outside the door. Okay, and as we walk down the hallway, there are water fountains, and there's also going to be restrooms, one for the girls, one for the boys, on the left side of the hallway. This is what a typical classroom is going to look like. Your desks, there's bookcases. Every teacher has one of these big flat screen panels that they use. A place for your agenda. So all of your classrooms are pretty much going to look similar to this. And then this is one of our science classrooms. So the science classrooms do look a little different because they have lab tables. And there's lab stations set up all around the perimeter of the room. And then teachers still have one of these flat panels that they're going to use, and your agenda is probably going to be on the board on the side. This is Munford's gym. So when you take PE, you come and you meet in the gym. There's also the tennis courts and the softball field outside. This is what one of the PE locker rooms look like. So when you take PE, if we're dressing out, you would come into the locker room and change, and one of these lockers would be yours to put your stuff in it. And if you were uncomfortable and feel like you needed a stall to change into, there's also stalls in the restroom so you can change privately. All right, so there's the front gates. There's that first building where all of your core classes are going to be, building 5. And then in the next building, we have the Media Center, and we're about to walk into the Media Center. Some of your electives are going to be in other buildings, and they might be in this building right here, building 2, if you have band or chorus or drama. Our cafeteria is also part of that building, the next set of doors. And then here's our Media Center doors. So as you walk into the Media Center, right now we're set up for a Black History Museum. So the librarian is sitting here waiting for you to answer any of your questions. We do have a computer lab. And right now, like I said, we're kind of set up for the museum, but these will all be shelves of books and tables for you to sit down at. So as I walk out of the Media Center, like I said, this building right across, you might have band or chorus in this building. And then these doors are some of everybody's favorite doors, and it is the doors to the cafeteria. And this is the inside of our cafeteria. There's restrooms in the back. You do not have to ask to go to the restroom. You can get up and use the restroom during lunchtime. You can choose who you sit with. A teacher is not going to stay with you. In the back is where the lunch line is. So if you need to get a school lunch or school breakfast, you would go through the line. You do need to know your own school number. No teacher is walking in there with you. While you're in the cafeteria, we do give you a 3-minute warning before lunch is over, and that's when you start throwing away your trash. And then you head on back to class. There's our cafeteria doors, and the next building down is building 3. You might have other electives in there, like our agriculture class, art class, Unique Skills is also in there, so you may end up having classes in there your 6th grade year. Okay, I'm back at the front of the school, and remember, your building with 4 out of your 6 classes are all in that one hallway where all of the teachers' names are posted. And across from that building to the right is the front office. And in the front office, there's a few areas I'm going to show you. Okay, right when you open the front office doors, when you walk in, there's always a friendly face to greet you and answer any question you may have. Right behind the secretaries, right here, this first door is the clinic door. We have a school nurse that's always here if you're not feeling well. And right to the left is guidance. So if you need to see your guidance counselor, they're over here. We also have a New Horizons mental health counselor. She's located over here. So you really don't need to go but a good 5 feet into the front door to have all of your resources that you may need.